All right, hey y'all. Hey, I'm waiting on T. We trying something new, y'all. We trying something new. We appreciate y'all for helping us out. Let's see. I'm waiting for Tito. Okay. Just waiting on T. As soon as T is in, then I can see what's going on. Let's see. All right, let's see. Just waiting on T. Okay. Hmm. So I do see it might be a little bit of a delay in it. I hear it in my ear. I'm just waiting on T to log in so that we can see. So we're up on YouTube and we're up on Facebook at the same time. If you guys are on, just kind of wave, say hey, because the comment screen is different. So I'm not really logged into Facebook, so I can't really see. So let's see what's going on. I'm just waiting on T to log in. Then when she logs in, I'll be able to see what the back end looks like. So this is going to be our new studio for Let's Chat Live. We're going to be live on YouTube and on Facebook on our Let's Chat page. And we're trying to see if we can go live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and also be able to do a live show at the same time. So I'm trying to see if we can do all three. Might be too much, but we're going to see. Hey, Gibbs. Okay, Gibbs, can you hear me good? Okay, so Gibbs, okay, you can hear us. Okay, is there like a feedback? You hear like a feedback? I'm just waiting on T so I can see what it looks like when we're both in here. She's logging in now. Okay, good. Do you hear an echo or anything? I hear an echo in my ear. Yes, a little feedback. I think because I have. Okay, so what about now? Do you get a feedback now? It's an echo now still? Okay, so let's see. I think it was because I had screens up. I want to see when T come in. The picture is good, but can you hear me and stuff? You don't hear me? Okay, hold on. I think it was because I had screens up. It's an echo again? Okay, hold on. Y'all know we always trying to do something. Okay, hold on. Okay, Gibbs, it's the echo. The echo. Can you hear me though? Okay, so you can hear me now? Okay. I'm just waiting on T then. I'm waiting on T. Okay, good. Okay, now I'm waiting on Tony to see what it is when we both are on. Okay, I'm bringing up our YouTube page at the same time. Do you hear a echo? A echo? A echo still? Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Okay, it's no echo, but you can hear me good. Okay, good. Okay, and now I'm just waiting for Tony. I'm waiting for Tony. Thanks, Gibbs, because you know we always trying something different, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, so for all of those that are just tuning in, so what I can see is, I can see the number of people watching. I can see the number of likes, and I can see the comments. Okay, cool. I have our Let's Chat show to do a live show up, so we can do a live show. And I have our YouTube page up. So we're trying to do it on all three. I can see the people, but I can't see you if you're viewing. So you're gonna have to say hey so that I can see you if you're viewing. Yep, I see the hearts because I have my phone up, but on our back screen in the background, I don't see the hearts. But I'm just trying to see, can we do all three? Do the hearts again. I might move my phone so I can see. I didn't know you had. Yeah, we have a YouTube page. So what we're gonna do is we're trying to do things a little differently, and so all of our shows, like the 1,000 and something shows, my producer job is to take those shows and transfer them to YouTube as well as our lives. So when we do our Facebook lives, our lives will be on YouTube and it'll be on Facebook. And then I'm going to take those lives and I'm going to edit them so that we can use them as snippets on different platforms. Yeah, let me put our YouTube in the link. I'm gonna put our YouTube in the link. Hold on. I'm just waiting for T though. So yeah, we're just trying to do things a little differently, trying to see what we can do, what we can't do. And then when we do our live shows, we should be able to pull people in. So we're gonna see. Uh-huh. So you see how I put the link? And then I can hide it. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I always watch Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine, and she uses StreamYard. And so I was like, okay, well, let me see if we can use StreamYard and see how that goes when we do our lives. Because it does take it takes away from the time I would have if we did a live, and then I would have to save it and wait for Blog Talk to save it or screen record it and then edit it. So I'm trying to see if I can save a lot of that time editing the content. So I do all the editing, I do the broadcasting, so I want to make sure that we can minimize that. And in the event something happens or I'm not on with T, that she's able to do it. Because, I'm always giving T some homework, and T will tell you real quick, listen, you always giving me some stuff to do. Yes, we do. That's the goal. That's the goal. So if y'all are on, let me tell y'all what we're trying to do. We are testing our Let's Chat Live. This is going to be our new Let's Chat Live. It's going to be live streamed on Facebook and live streamed on YouTube, as well as we're trying to see if we can do a live show at the same time. So what I can see is I can see your comments and I can see if people are watching and if they're liking. So in order for me to interact with you, I need you guys to post in the comments so that I'm able to see. I'm just waiting on Tony now. I know, I'm trying to see. Yep, she's working on it. I don't see her yet. And then I got like a little something in the back. I don't know. I have to figure out. I got this little blue screen thing. So I think it's the light I have in the back that I'm probably have to turn off. Honey, join so I can see how it works. This is all test. We're all testing. Hey, y'all. Hey, I see y'all. I see the numbers, y'all. So let me tell y'all, for those that are just tuning in, what we're doing. We are doing Let's Chat Live. This is going to be our new Let's Chat Live broadcast via live on StreamYard. So we are simultaneously streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and we're trying to see if we can do a live show at the same time. So I can see people watching and I can see the likes, but I can't see who it is. So if you're streaming and you're on, you're going to have to post in the comments so I can see you. I do got my phone up, so let's see if Facebook act right. Hey, Nicole Hill, how are you? So we're trying to see if how it looks when we have multiple guests on, how it looks if I have multiple screens up, how it looks in sounds. Is there an echo if we have YouTube up at the same time? So I'm just trying to see all of that. How y'all doing? How y'all holding up in this quarantine? Listen, child, listen. Okay. Hey,
okay. Hi, but look, I'm not going to stay long at all because I'm over here eating. Like, I'm eating, okay? But I just want you to see that it works. You can hear me?
Yes, ma'am. And it's not no echo either. I appreciate you. Look at you always supporting us. Thank you.
Now I can get out?
Yes, ma'am. Now you can get out. Thanks, Gibbs. Oh, that's pretty cool how that works. Oh, I didn't watch it on YouTube. I mean on okay, I didn't watch it on the phone to see. All right. So when I see the playback, then I'll be able to see what we can do. Yeah, it's super cool. Thank you, Gibbs. Yeah, I think this thing back here that I see, I think it's the light. I have a light on back there, and I think that's what it is. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Yep. So this is gonna be our new Let's Chat Live. We're gonna still tweaking it up. So we have our first live one tomorrow. So I'm excited because we have two fabulous guests tomorrow. We have Impact Magazine's CEO, founder, and author Tanisha Brown is going to be on, and we're also going to have best-selling author, romance author Michelle Prince is going to be in the on live with us tomorrow. So if you got time, Gibbs, come on through. Oh, T is here. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, y'all.
Sorry, Leash.
I can't see you, T. Well, hey, T. Okay, Gibbs. Okay, Gibbs, we need you to be a guinea pig again, Gibbs. I want you to hit the link, Gibbs, to see how many people we can get on here at one time. Hit the link one more time, Gibbs. Let me see. Hit the link one more time, Gibbs. Let me see if I could bring 3 people on. Gibbs, can you hear me?
I don't hear her. Can you hear me, Liz?
I can hear you, T.
Okay.
Hit the link. Okay, hold on. Let me put it in here again. Hold on. Let me get it. So I have to see if it's a way for me to put. So T, this is what we got going on.
Okay.
We live on YouTube. We live on Facebook. Did you log into the studio? Because I got to show up too.
Now, girl, me and hubby just got us on here.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's add Gibbs.
Thank God he was home. Hey,
Wow.
Gibbs.
Hey,
Hi.
Gibbs.
This
Okay,
is
hold
amazing.
on.
Let me tell y'all, this is my first time seeing more than 2 people on this thing. This is amazing. I'm serious. Every time I watch, it's always 2. I never even knew this, that you could put more than 2 people up here.
Really?
Now, the
Wow.
thing is, I see you on our screen.
Yes,
Mhm.
I see both of you.
You see it on the Facebook?
Oh,
I don't
that's
see it
the
on the
thing.
Facebook, and I don't see it on YouTube.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna use
because I'm on my
iPad to go
phone,
there.
right? So when I
Uh-huh.
click the link from my phone, it sends me in here. But then you notice when I went back onto Facebook, I didn't see the chats anymore since it just showed like me just joining,
Uh-huh. Oh, cool. You can see the chats too?
While I'm in Facebook, I don't see it right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to
let
see.
me go back in the chats. I like the chats better.
Thanks, Gibbs.
Okay.
Thanks, Gibbs. Okay, I'm on I'm on my tablet in Facebook.
Okay, look at our YouTube. Do you see all 3 of us on the YouTube?
I'm not in YouTube. Should I go into YouTube?
No, I got both up.
Okay. Okay, now I can see the chat. And I see
Okay,
Gibbs.
so it seemed like it's a slight delay.
Mhm.
Because I can see Gibbs on Facebook now, but when she was on, I couldn't see her on there just yet. So it's like a slight delay, but we're up on all 3 of our platforms. We're up on YouTube, we're up on Facebook, and and again, I got a live show going. So like, say we have a guest, we can still do a live show, and then we can interact. And then people can see us. Remember how we were trying to go live, figure out how to go live each time we're on a show. Then you got to be on your phone. Trying to see how to make it a little bit easier. Also, I'm taking the shows, all 1,000 and some odd shows that we have, maybe 2,000 shows, and I'm going to put them all on YouTube. So they're all going to be on our YouTube page as well. So I'm just trying to, when we do our Facebook lives for Let's Chat Live, I'm trying to minimize the editing that I have to do, because if it automatically comes up on YouTube, then that's cool. I can still edit it, but I can pull the content from YouTube and cut it up that way. Just trying to see what we can do. Like, so what I see on our back screen is I see 4 people watching. And I see
I gotta learn all of this. I'm technically challenged.
So tell me what you see, T.
Okay, on my laptop, I just see you and I. On my pad, I just see you and I as well.
Okay.
I don't see Gibbs.
Okay, yep, Gibbs not on anymore. So let me see if I can.
There is a delay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a delay. I want to see if can you see the comments, T?
I saw the comments on my pad, but I don't see them on my laptop. Let me see live comments. Hold on. Oh, there they are. Okay.
You see them?
Yes.
Okay. So
Gibbs was busy, huh?
So I can turn the comments on and off for people to see. And I do that only because that way it's the I don't know if we want the guests to be able to see. I don't want them to be distracted. I think that haze right here, I think that haze is I have a light on behind me because I don't have my window open. The blinds open. I think that's what that haze is on the blue screen.
I wonder, Lish, is there like when we had our meetings with with Joy Lynn. There's a way you can give yourself a background.
I got it. You can't see it?
I see. That's not your living room?
No.
What happened? I'm like, what room is she in? She done had so many changes. I wanted, you got to show me how to do that.
Tony, you know I don't have no piano in my room.
I was like, oh, it's only been a couple of months.
Look,
Maybe
you know
Jay got
my
some
living
talent.
room. Look, you know my living room don't look like that.
I was like, Lee's done some major work up in there.
But you said she done knocked out some walls and
Knocked down
everything.
walls, all this the quarantine work.
Right. Look, I did learn how to braid my hair for quarantine. I did. I learned how to braid my own hair.
Uh-huh.
But
Good for you.
yeah, look, she's like, you done bust out walls and everything. What you been doing in there?
Got some real brick up in there.
Look, listen.
You gotta show me how to get my virtual background, girl.
Okay, I let me research how the guests can have. I think you have to already. Let me see. Let me figure out. Let me figure it
Okay.
out. When I figure it out, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay, you gotta let me know, because then I gotta let hubby know, because he's my IT guy.
Right. So far, guys. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody just popping on in. What's up, y'all? What's up? So this is going to be our Let's Chat Live. We are testing everything now. So we are going to be live on YouTube, and we're going to be live on Facebook simultaneously at the same time that we're going to be doing live shows on the radio. And so if we have a radio guest, we're able to still interact with the people online. So we'll have to post our Let's Chat question. Normally I post the question and we all just have like a whole free for all on that post. Now I want it to just be where we can do it at the same time as the show and be able to talk about it and have feedback for the guests. The only thing is when we do a live show, the guests can't see unless they're, you know what I'm saying? They'll have to be logged on too. And so that could be an option they have. So I don't know. I'll figure that part out. I was trying to see if I got this part to work. And Gibbs was helping me out. So
thank God for Gibbs.
I know. So I do see a delay. I see a delay on the YouTube. But we up on YouTube. This is our first YouTube live. Hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. Even though I can't see you yet, I need like 5 screens, girl.
Wait. So I work from home, right? And I have two screens. You see my office, T. I have 2 screens. I'm like, I need a 3rd screen. I do. I need 3 screens up to see what's going on.
So this is exciting. I hope I don't have this much trouble tomorrow when we go live.
So Gibbs say every host always tell our questions in the chat. Right. But see, if I can put it in the description, they'll already see the question in the description when I do the description of the show. And I want to see, you see how I can put our join live link. I can show that. I can hide that. I can, look, I can do, look what we can do. I can show Gibbs. I can show the question.
Oh, okay. I just saw Gibbs pop up in there. That's what you, that's you?
Yeah, you see the comment. So I could do
on
that
the bottom.
too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I can show this. What's
and you got the controls because you're the host, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I can click on comments and I can show the comments on the screen. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Gibbs says it popped up every time we comment. Oh, every time we talk, Gibbs, does it pop up? She may get a delay.
Right. So, yeah, because I'm watching on my phone and we have a little bit of a delay there. So I see that there. And then we got private chat. So let's see how that works.
Yeah, that's what I was on before. I couldn't see anything. I'm going to put something in there. Hey, y'all. Hey. That's in the private chat. You see it, Leash?
Yep. So that's just for the guests and us. Nobody else can see that. In the comments,
gotcha.
we could put stuff in the comments. So I could say,
it's not letting me add anything to the comments.
I can say,
I can't add to the live comments. Unless it's at the top.
Let me see. Oh, you can't see the private chat, Gibbs. You got to be on the other side to see it.
She's like, I want to see the private chat.
You see, so like if we have a question, we can post the question across the bottom and we can show that there in the comments. You see it at the bottom? It says, welcome to our practice live.
But I can't chat and make a post in the live comments though. It's not letting me.
No.
Me? I can't, right? Okay. But Gibbs can.
No, you got to do it on your Facebook. Post on your Facebook. You got your Facebook up? So go to your Facebook and you can post something in there. And it'll pop up in the comments.
So I got to go to our Facebook page.
No, go to the live stream on Facebook. You see it? You might have to mute your phone though, so it don't start, so it doesn't have an echo.
Okay. Let me get my phone. I'm glad Gibbs here helping us out, girl.
And then let me see. I'm going to try and do a watch party. Okay, so in order for us to see people, we can bring people in. Like say we're doing a chat and we want to bring people in. We would post the link for the StreamYard chat. They would click the link and then that would allow them to pop into the chat. But if I put it in the comments already, then they'll already have it available. That's my theory. I believe I'm right about that.
Okay, so, I'm gonna have to figure out this comment part because I be wanting to make comments.
Okay, did you make a comment, T? Hey, Ingrid. That's my cousin, author Ingrid Brown. Hey, cuz.
Hey, Ingrid. I went to my my Facebook page and clicked on the link.
What link?
To the show.
On my stream that I opened up?
Right. It says the one that you put, T and I are working on something.
No,
don't go to that.
I did a live stream. I mean, I did a watch show. Hey,
okay,
Tiffany,
let me go to your page.
So, hey, y'all, for all of those that are just tuning in, we are doing a test live. This is going to be how we're going to do our Let's Chat lives now. We're going to be streaming on Facebook and on Instagram Instagram and on YouTube at the same time. And I also have a live show going on our Blog Talk page. So I'm trying to see how that works as a way for us to be able to interact and have a show recording at the same time. So if you guys can post in the comments, throw up some hearts so we can see that. If you want to go live with us, just wave in the comments and I can drop the link. Hey, Stacy Leonard Johnson. I love Stacy. Stacy, you
Can't see people join in.
don't see it? Stacy, hit the link. You see the link, Stacy? Oh, I wonder if I put the link on the screen. Tap the screen T and see what happened.
On my laptop?
Yeah, click the screen on the Facebook and see what happened.
Okay, it's just telling me live. I see us. It says, welcome to our practice live. Not letting me make a comment.
On the live, it's not letting you comment. Do you
No,
remember how you removed
let me find
the
out. I
light
gotta
in the
get my.
background?
Let me find out if I need my IT guy.
Oh, I didn't do anything in the background, Gibbs. So I'm not quite sure how I removed that little glitchy thing I had going on back there.
It's gone. You did something?
I didn't do anything. Gibbs says it's gone, but not. And I
Yeah,
looked
it's
at
gone.
on. Hey y'all. Okay, so we are doing our Facebook Let's Chat lives are gonna be back, but they're gonna be back on our YouTube page and our Facebook page, as well as we'll be able to have our live guests on. We'll be able to talk with you guys, bring you guys in. We'll be able to have our Let's Chat questions, and we'll be able to do it all at the same time. So we are doing a test practice run. What I see now is I can see how many people are on, how long we've been on, and I can see who's liked the post.
I'm glad you can see it, girl. Cause I'm flying blind over here. Let me find out I need my IT guy. I'm gonna have to give him overtime tonight.
So you can't see the comments?
No, all I see that's commented is Gibbs.
Okay, are you looking on your Facebook?
Now let me come out of here.
Hey, Niecy Jones Parson. We see y'all. Hey, Alan Frank Wade. Hey, y'all. Hey. So this is our new Let's Chat live. This is how we're going to be doing our lives from now on. Our lives are going to be streamed not only on Facebook, but it's also going to be streamed on our YouTube page. So we're trying to see if we can do YouTube, Facebook, as well as do a live show on Blog Talk. So okay, so when you look on if you guys can hear us, just kind of hit the comments. If you guys hear an echo, let me know. If there's a delay, let me know so that we can know and see what it is. Okay, T, you just made a post. You just posted in the comments. Let's see. You just see the live and how long you've been on when you tap the screen.
Yeah. Right. I did it with your watch party.
Okay, who is this that says hey? Hey?
But I don't see anybody else at the watch party.
Okay, I see somebody. You got to talk to us though. Can't unmute your guest. Their mic isn't connected. Oh, okay. Oh, they just want to see. Okay. So if you guys want to come on our practice live, you guys are welcome to come on. You got to make sure your mic is connected. She might be on the I did a watch party Gibbs on my page. So she might be on my page on the watch party. Yes, they have to unmute their own mic or we can't hear them. Mm-hmm. So let's see. So far, let me look at YouTube. Okay, so far I do see a little bit of delay on the YouTube page, but I do see our comments in the YouTube page.
You do? Let
Mm-hmm.
me go to YouTube.
I think this save us time when we're doing a live. It'll save time when I have to edit the content. Tomorrow starts at 6. It'll be 6 to 8 tomorrow. We have 2 guests. We'll do live. We'll have 2 guests, not at the same time. But I think we can have up to 6 people on at one time. If I'm not mistaken, we can do 6 people at one time. So we could do 2 guests at one time. If it was a collab, like a book collab, how we have both authors on together, or if we're doing like a sister chat, like when we do our sister chat with Gigi and Brittany, and then we can do like we can be all at the same time. So yeah, I like this format.
Okay, you know it's gonna take me about a year to get acclimated.
Oh, T, listen, y'all. I'm always doing something. T be like, listen, what you got going on over there now? What you trying to get me into now?
I'm like, Leash, I need a new background.
So now I gotta see how T can get herself a background when she come on live.
I want a baby grand also.
Hey, y'all. Right. Hey guys, we are practicing for our Let's Chat Live. So if you guys want to comment, please comment in the comment section so that we can see. Throw us up some hearts so that we can see those. If you want to go on, if you want to come on with us and say, hey, make sure you unmute your own mic, and then I can drop the link and you can be able to come on with us. But it's just our practice session. You know, it's quarantine time, child. Listen.
Guys, you know, quarantine time is Leisha giving me homework time. So I'm like, oh, Lord.
Listen.
It took me forever to get on.
So let me
see. It's cool. Once I get used to it, I'll be good.
Let me see. So I can't see. Okay, I can see both. So if you go into the watch party, you'll be able to see watch party comments and live stream comments. So you'll be able to see both comments.
Yeah, Gibbs, I was having technical difficulty. You know, I'm good when it's just on the phone, but when I gotta start putting my face to something, Leash knows I'm not the one to be jumping up in front of a camera.
Listen, Tony was like, so you want me to do what?
And when?
But I think this is cool for our platform, because we can do all 3 platforms. And if we can do all 3 platforms, that's pretty cool for us. We don't have to log in from our phones. Like now, I don't have my phone on. I'm logged in from the computer. So the only thing is, if we were doing a live show, you would have to log into the show and be mic'd up through Blog Talk and be mic'd up.
Okay, so tomorrow's
a live. Tomorrow's a live. It's not a regular show. But next week when we do our regular show, we can do a live so that we can interact. I have to listen back to the show and see how it sounds. But for us both to be on a live a recording show, you'll have to mic up to your phone.
Okay, so tomorrow is just Facebook Live or
Facebook and YouTube.
Like
we got
tonight,
two,
or like our Sunday shows.
like our Sunday shows. Yep.
Okay.
But
Okay, I
instead
got
of
that.
just Facebook, it'll be on Facebook and YouTube. So it'll be on
Okay.
our
So we have
YouTube
two
page.
platforms.
We'll have two platforms going. And
Mhm.
then I wanted to see how that worked. And
Mhm.
then I have a show up. So Blog Talk is up. So it's recording, voice recording. So we could be able to do all. Then I can take that content and it allow me to promote and distribute that content, because I can
Mhm.
have video content that I can cut. I got voice
Audio.
content, audio. So yes.
Mhm.
And then I think it
Okay.
saves time, because now when we do a Let's Chat Live, I literally screen record the screen so that I
Mhm.
can get it into a video. So I screen record the screen. I use software. So I use my software to screen record the screen, and then I cut it up from there. So now I don't have to do that, because we can stream on YouTube. I don't know. Facebook always, I don't know if it deletes it. I don't know how long it stays up. So I might
Mhm.
still have to do that, screen
Mhm.
record it so that I have it saved just in case it does delete. But we're going to see.
Okay. I think the reason why I can't log or see anybody else, it says login. Do I have to set up a password or something? Maybe that's
What,
why I can't.
what does it say?
At the top where it says Let's Chat Live Test, right over to the right, it says log in and sign up for free
Okay.
above the comments.
Log in
Maybe I have.
and sign up for free. See what happened.
Okay. So I'm signing up for free first before I log in. What am I signing up for though?
Just the free version.
Okay.
So they have a free version. Hey guys, for all of y'all, we see the numbers. Broadcast interrupted. So the broadcast was interrupted. Okay, I didn't click anything. It's back. Okay. So, hey guys, we're trying to see and practice our live for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a Facebook Live that's going to be our Let's Chat Live interview segment. We're going to have it tomorrow from 6 to 8. And we have 2 guests on tomorrow. So we're trying to practice to see how it's going to run when we have that show. Now, the way we're going to be doing our lives now is, so for all of those people that were like, what do you mean live or regular? I'm just going to do regular. This is what I mean when I said, do you want to do a live show or do you want to do the regular show? So the regular show is just streamed on Blog Talk. The live show will be streamed on Facebook and YouTube, like it is so. So this is going to be our new platform as far as our live interviews. Our live interviews are probably going to cost. So if you want a live interview, they're probably going to be like $15. Probably $10, not very much. So if you want to do a live interview, you can send your request to the chat radio show at gmail.com. Hey, Dr. G. We still do our regular Blog Talk interviews. Those are always free. We're just trying to do something just to expand our brand a little bit, do something a little differently. I can't see your comments unless you comment. So if you guys are watching, make sure you comment in the comment box or throw up some hearts so that I can see you good. Because we can only see how many people are watching and if it's been liked. So we really want to know how interactive it can get. So, okay. So T, earlier today, I posted a question on Facebook about fluff. So I'm gonna ask you the question and see what you say.
You know how we feel about fluff.
Child, listen. I'm not a fan of fluff. I'm really not. Okay, so my question was, let me scroll down. I want to see how interactive we can get. So I said, hey, authors, what is your definition of fluff? Is a small amount of fluff acceptable? And give examples. Y'all, they was going in. So I want to shout out folks now. Takara, y'all listen. Takara got that pen, y'all. She nasty too. But her pen is everything. She posted that fluff is either a cliche or superficial example. We got Fabulous Saeed Salam. If y'all have not read his book Dope Boys, I don't know what y'all doing. And we got Sean Sterling. He commented on. We got Tasha DeMay, Michelle Prince, who's going to be on tomorrow. Teresa B. Howe commented. Troy Scott commented. So, T, what is your thought? What is your definition of fluff? And is a small amount of fluff acceptable?
A small amount is acceptable, but when you kind of run out of things to say or expansions of a character or a scene, you start throwing stuff in there, then, I tend to skip over it because it adds no content. So you want that fluff to add some type of content or some type of enhancer, to what you're talking about or who you're talking about or what you're describing. If it's not enhancing, it's just taking up space.
Right. Kind of like a subtitle. So many people have subtitles, but if your subtitle does not make your main title stronger, you don't need a subtitle. That's just my opinion. Don't send me no emails. I'm just saying. But as a reader, readers are able to see your soul as an author. If y'all didn't know, we see your pen, we see your soul. So if you are emotionally detached from a character, that means that you are not blending with or meshing with that character good, whether it's the opposite sex. We can see that, we can feel that, we can experience that because it comes out in your pen. So if you're tired of seeing chapter 5 and you don't want to see it no more, we tired of seeing it too, because your feeling is gonna come out in your pen and it's gonna be like, you was tired of writing this, huh? Because I can see, because I'm tired of reading it.
And like you don't have anything else to say, you just putting words on filling up a page.
Right. But it comes out in your pen, and I don't think a lot of people realize that your readers, when we're reading your content, when we're reading your work, that's a gateway to your soul. We're able to see the soul of your pen right then and there. And so I posted yesterday or the day before yesterday about, is it hard to, when they wrote the first time they wrote the opposite sex, was it hard to connect with the character of the opposite sex the first time? Because we can experience that if you're writing about something that you've never really experienced firsthand, you didn't research well, you're not really quite sure about, it comes out in your pen. But so today I was talking about fluff. Fluff a little bit is okay, but don't make it too fluffy. And then in the post, we were talking about sex scenes. What's our motto about sex scenes, T?
Just take it to a bookshop or a coffee shop if it's not worth me reading.
If it's nasty, y'all, let it go ahead on to be nasty. If not, we're gonna need y'all to send them things to Starbucks for some coffee and conversation. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And a donut.
And a donut. Listen, and a donut. Because listen, as readers, we can see that if your scene is not coming together, if you're transitioning from scene to scene and thought to thought is not cohesive, if it's not a flow, we can see that flow, we can experience that flow. So question, authors that are watching, when you are writing, how do you go back and check the flow of your work? Do you listen to it? Do you read it back to yourself? How do you check the flow of your work? Gibbs, you're one here. How do you check the flow of your work when you're writing? And you need to know if it's flowing. Gibbs say if you didn't experience it or research it, don't write about it. I'm just saying,
there you go.
See it as readers, we can see that. We can see it.
Yes, absolutely.
It comes through. So every emotion that you're feeling when you're writing, you want your reader to feel that. So
and I was going to say, Leash, sometimes when you read it out loud, when you hear it being read out loud, it can also change your perspective on what you've written, because
Mhm.
you can read it over and over in your head because you've
Right.
written it. But once
Mhm.
you write it and read it out loud, it just gives it a different dimension.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember a couple of years ago, T Styles had showed everybody. If y'all don't know who T Styles is, I don't know where y'all been either. Y'all got to get that Silence of the Nine, Silence of the Nine, y'all, because 9 is my girl. Y'all got to get Silence of the Nine. But anyway,
I can agree now, Leash. I can agree.
but with T Styles, I love her pen because T Styles, child, let me tell you, she could take you to the Congo, drop you off, pick you back up, throw you in the boardroom, and then put you back on the corner. I'm just saying, and you like, hey.
Now I know what you mean when you say that, because she does exactly that, and then take you back to the jungle if she has to,
and drop you back off in the jungle, and you right along with it in step. But I remember her posting a couple of years ago. I don't know if it was on her YouTube page or if she did it on a Facebook Live, but she was showing people how she checked the flow when she writes, and she listens to it. She lets it play back to her. And you do have those apps that have the read to play where it'll read back whatever is saved. So that little thing is back. I don't know how to get rid of that. I think it's this light back here, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, do it out loud. Do something where you can hear what it's gonna sound like. Because trust me, if it don't sound right and it don't sit right with you, it don't sound to sit right with us either. I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
Like listen, I have read a book that had what 14 pages of a sex scene. I was done. I was like, what is they doing? But I think that when authors overthink, that's when they get very detailed, when they start overthinking it, because it's not a natural flow at that point, right? It becomes real technical. You know how sometimes you'll read something and it's really, really technical. So
and using big words that you don't necessarily have to. You got to be in a dictionary for every other word.
But you know what? And especially in erotic books, a lot of people think that that's the best thing. You think you making love to my brain? You're not. You're distracting me, because now I got to figure out what the hell this is. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta stop. Even like names are distracting. There are a lot of things that can be done that are distracting to readers. And I'm about to end the blog talk. There are a lot of things that are distracting to readers, and words are one of them. I know people like to be able to show how smart they are because intelligent people are everywhere. But when you're reading and that reader is taking what you're saying and they're painting a picture, if that word is too big, it's like, now what I'm going to paint with this? And then you got to make sure that it fits. Like you can have even adjectives. I'm sorry, adjectives are not your friend. They might be sometime, but for the most part, they're not your friend. Like seductively, what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? Well, what does it look like? So make sure the word fits. Make sure that you're showing more and telling less. I always say adjectives are telling words. They tell you what it is. But as a reader, we have to feel and know what it is. So if it's a sex scene and and the character is hot and bothered, I want to be hot and bothered too. You know what I'm saying? I want to be so shocked that I spit my water out. I want to be that entwined in your character and in your scene that I want to be there. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in that character. Everybody got a book boo. Everybody got a book boo. And in that big book boo, that's your man. It's like, woo, child, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fighting over him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all authors know. Y'all got females fighting over these characters. They ain't even real, but they fighting. Gibbs says she hates when she can't pronounce the character's name. Yeah, that's distracting. And there's nothing wrong with being unique and being authentic, but it has to blend. It has to match. And if it's a whole word that is just too much activity, got too much going on, it distracts the reader from what they're reading. Honestly.
It does.
distracting.
And then sometimes when you hear that author on an interview and they talk about that character, I'm like, oh, that's how you pronounce the name? I've been in my head,
Exactly. And see, that was my thing with audiobooks at first. I could not get into an audiobook because as a reader, we have our own audio in our mind because we've painted our own picture. And so
Right.
I got the character sounding like this. They're like Tony said, their name is this, and this is what this is,
And it fits.
and it fits. But in an audiobook, if that narrator ain't right, I'm just saying.
Throws everything off.
Do y'all proof check those? I'm just saying, if y'all can proof check them audibles, let me know, because some of them narrative voices, I'd be like, where they find them at? It's distracting. The voice is distracting. So for a long time, I couldn't get into audiobooks. But you know what I've learned? Nika Michelle is another one. Listen, Forbidden Fruit 7 should be dropping today. I'm just waiting for it to go live. But through my Alexa app, it'll read back a Kindle version book to you. And so the best part about Nika Michelle's pen that I like as a reader is it's just like listening to an audiobook. I'm still getting into it. It's not as technical, but it comes from the author's pen, and how they're writing and how they're flowing everything.
Right.
And so if you had an audiobook, that's great. But I'm just saying, sometimes the narrative voices, we don't understand. We be like, what? You might as well did that yourself. And sometimes that is what we want. If you, especially male authors, not saying nothing for my female authors, don't send me no inboxes. I'm just saying everybody like a good man voice, them trying to listen. Kind of like Barry White. But we like that. And so if you have that type of voice, I would do your own audio version of the audio book because people want to hear that. They love to hear you read. I know. Shout out to J.M. Benjamin. He reads a lot. I don't know. Have you ever seen his? I don't know. He call them bedtime stories, but he reads from his books. And we like that. We like to hear the dramatization that comes from the author that created that work.
Because he or she knows it, so they know where they need to give certain emphasis. They know what a character is feeling. So it becomes even more real when an author actually reads his or her book. Right.
Gibbs says she's never listened to an audiobook. I listen to a lot of audiobooks now. Either if it's my Kindle, I can listen through the Kindle, it'll talk back to me. But because I'm always working. So I love Michelle Obama's audiobook. I love it.
I've never listened to them either, Gibbs, unless I'm with Leash. And she picks me up listening to the audiobook. And I'm like, okay, what chapter was that?
Well, I was listening to Thug. Was I listening to Thug 7?
You was listening to Epic.
Oh,
one of them, Ashley Antoinette's book.
Ashley Antoinette.
I'm like, I'm not up to that part.
Butterfly too. Listen, if y'all haven't seen Ethics is a spinoff from Moth to a Flame. So Butterfly is a spinoff from Ethics. Butterfly 2 is coming out in June. I'm like ready.
Yes.
You hate ebooks, girl. You an author. You better love them ebooks.
That's one of your streams of income, girl.
It takes too long for me to read ebooks. You can listen to an ebook now, Gibbs, through a app.
That's all I do now is ebooks. I used to be a paperback hardcover. It takes time, though. It takes time.
I mean, it takes time to get used to it too. It takes time to get used to it as well. It takes too long for her to read ebooks. She likes to read a paperback. But you know what? The thing about paperbacks is, to me, it's the paper. Like, I like the way a paperback smells. I don't know. Yeah. I'm weird like that. I'll go into the store.
Me too. I just like standing in front of me.
Yeah. Yes. But I do formatting. So I like to see what formatting looks like on different levels. What does it look like on a New York best-selling level? You know, what does their formatting look like? And I like to be able to look at the structure of a book, the interior design. Ebook yesterday. I was excited.
Yeah, I was wondering why your book wasn't an ebook. It was just paperback. Because I was the first thing I looked at. Okay, where is the ebook part?
And Nika Michelle, I know you watching. Can we please get your books on Audible, please? But and as a reader, there are authors where you can get as busy as you want, but you will drop everything you're doing when that book go live. Like I'm waiting for Forbidden Fruit 7, Forbidden Fruit 7. I'm waiting on that, and I will drop everything I'm doing just to listen to it. I love it. Gibbs said it's on ebook now.
Oh, cool. She had to hire a new formatter. Okay, cool. I like to be able to carry my books wherever I go. My iPad is with me all the time, so I can just pick up any book. I have like thousands of books on my iPad, and I just pick one.
She said it's on iTunes as well. Go ahead, Gibbs.
All right,
I like that new cover. Yep, I like that new cover. That's nice, girl. Look at you over there, moving in silence.
I know that's one thing about Gibbs. She studies her craft. Now, Gibbs, the one on iTunes, is that your collab or your personal book?
That's her personal book. The first book she did, she changed the cover, right, Gibbs? We on a delay, so she might not see us as of yet.
Okay.
Hey y'all, hey, we see y'all. We don't see exactly who you are, so you'll have to comment in the chat box so as to see exactly who you are, but we can see hearts. Honest, the new formatter did her thing. Yes, she did.
Cool. And your editor did as well. Toot toot.
You're right. Y'all listen, T got that hardcore red pen. You know what, Tony? Tony is like that one teacher. You know how you pour your heart and soul into that essay, into that paper, that 10-page paper that you like, listen, I put my best stuff into that. And then you get it back and you got all these green lines on it. That's Tony.
And those red ones too.
Red and green, just all over the place. And it's like, and then she'll say, I love, she always throws this in there. She'll say, oh, I love how you said that. And then Loretta put that, but
I gotta keep it real,
she gonna encourage you, but then she gonna say, however, this part right here is not right. Yes, Big Gibbs, that's right. She's a great teacher. She is one of those editors that teaches like the why, and she does that so she don't see the same thing again. She likes to be able to tell you why it is, so that we always say on Let's Chat, you got to know what you know because you know it. And that's the best part about her editing style.
Thank you. I try.
Chapter child, yes, honey. Yes. No, I want no easy process. I didn't say she was easy. But Tony got that hardcore red pen, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, she don't play no games. People
I saw the growth in Gibbs' pen the second time. She takes her. Hey, Gibbs.
Wait, y'all. I just have to say this. Let me just say this real quick because it was too much to type. Let me tell you, I went back and forth with Miss Tony because of
you tried to argue about it?
Let me tell you this part. In real life, when I was going through my stuff, I was stressed, depressed, miserable, whatever you want to call it. I really had to see a psychiatrist in real life. So when it's time to pay, I really gave her the money. Miss Turner, that's not professional. That's not what you do. You're supposed to get the money to the secretary. I said, but this is really what happened to me in real life. So listen, I didn't listen to her on that part. I kept it what happened to me in real life, but we kept on bumping heads. It was ridiculous.
And listen.
I remember that, kid.
Listen, let me tell y'all about Tony. when she reads you, it be so polite. You gotta go back and think like,
I know.
wait a minute.
I promise you, like, I wanted to listen to her so bad because I'm like, she is just like going ham. But then I'm like, in my heart, I know I really gave her the money and she, gave me my receipt and stuff. Like, it was crazy. I'm like, you know what?
But you know what it is your editor is your right hand. You know what I'm saying? And really, your edits are recommendations. Even from your beta reader or proofreader, those are recommendations for changes to make it so it could be appealing to everybody. So you can or cannot take the recommendation. It's definitely up to you as the creator, because one thing about she never wants to take your voice. She always wants to be able for you to have your voice. But if your voice don't sound right, me as a reader, I'm gonna go back to and be like, Gibbs, what you had going on page 85?
I understand.
Something right up through here.
I understand.
Tony told
That's
you
why
to do
I'm
that.
honest with y'all. Like, when somebody say something, I say, listen, she's a wonderful editor. It was me being hard-headed. Sometimes, I had to prove. She told me to do it this way. It was me being hard-headed. So don't blame her. She's a wonderful editor.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I
told her that today. I told her that today. Tony is a really, really good editor.
Yes.
Her editing style is, I love the teachable facts. A lot of people think that your editor is there to rewrite your book. Newsflash, your editor is not there to write your book. If you are just throwing up on the pages, in the words of Victoria Christopher Murray, if you just throwing up on the pages and turning your book into your editor, you are wasting your money.
Yes.
Like, they're only going to touch it so many times. Yeah.
She explained it to me so I could understand it, everything. Like, I respect that, because especially if I was doing something wrong, like, I want to know for future reference not to make that mistake again.
Exactly. And that's why she educates the way she does. She takes time to explain why this is not working or why it should be reworded.
Look, I'm over here trying to put it on Facebook. I'm trying.
You just gotta do a watch party. You just gotta do a watch party.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm trying to look at your watch party on my laptop. I'm trying. I don't even.
You can create a watch party.
I feel bad saying this, but I only use my laptop to type. I swear, I use my phone for everything else. So it's like, this Facebook don't even look the same on a laptop.
It's different.
Yeah, but you can do a watch party from your page. From the live to your page, you can do a watch party. But yeah, hey, Devon Tate, how are you?
I'm leaving, y'all. I had to just tell y'all that, okay?
Okay, thanks, Gibbs. I appreciate you. She's the best. I enjoyed working with her.
Yes. Hey y'all, hey. So for all of those that are just tuning in, we see the numbers, but we don't see exactly who you are unless I'm looking at my phone. But this is what our Let's Chat Live segment is gonna look like. We have our first Let's Chat Live segment tomorrow, actually, we at 6 p.m. from 6 to 8. So make sure y'all jump on our YouTube page. Jump on our Facebook page. So our Let's Chat Lives are going to be streamed on Facebook and YouTube. So this platform allows us to stream simultaneously to both of our platforms. So I'm excited about that. And we're just trying to do a practice session, trying to see what it looks like when people come in, what it looks like when we're interacting. So far we like the way this app works. Well, it's not an app. It's kind of an app because I could put it on my phone, but still. So that's what we're trying to do. We did a live show at the same time. So if we wanted to do a radio show and do a live at the same time, we could do that as well. But I just wanted to see how everything would flow, how it would do if we had some delays. And we got a few delays. For the most part, though, I can see everything, but it's a little bit of a delay when we're streaming to 2 destinations at one time. And so it does say that, though. It tells you that through the internet, it may be a little harder. And then my son could be downstairs playing video games. So, that takes away as well. Too many things set up to your internet system. So, So this is what we're doing, and Gibbs is being our guinea pig, and we've been here talking that talk about books and literature. We appreciate you guys. thank y'all for tuning in with us and kicking it with us. We will see you guys tomorrow. We will be doing Facebook Lives probably once or twice a month, live interviews. So those interviews will cost unless we offer you the live interview. But if it's something that you want to do, those interviews will cost. They'll be $10 to do the live interview. And then our radio interview will still be free. And that's only because we have to pay for this platform on top of Blog Talk. So good night, Gibbs. Thank you.
Good night, Gibbs.
Try to cut costs a little bit and see, what works and what doesn't work. But I think I like this. I like this platform that we have here. We want to be able to use our YouTube page more, our YouTube channel more. All of our shows are going to be put on our YouTube channel. I just have to have time to be able to do that. I do the producer portion of the show, so editing the content and the videos and putting them up and creating the promo. I do all of that, but I also work, and then I have clients, so I do so much. So I have to make sure that I have time. But I was actually doing it for a client. They asked me to put their music on their YouTube page, and I was doing it, and I was like, I could do this for less chat. I could probably do like one show a day, and then add it to our YouTube page. So that's my goal, to start adding our shows to our YouTube page. And then we'll have our live content as well. So welcome to.
So make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube page. We got to get our subscriptions up. So we appreciate everyone that subscribed.
So like, follow, and share. Make sure you guys like, follow, and share our YouTube page. Make sure you guys head over to our Let's Chat page and like, follow, and share that as well, because that is actually where our live streams are going to be going to. They're going to be on our Let's Chat page, and then we'll be able to watch party them to our personal pages. But that's just how it's going to be set up, so that it's going to force, your brand has to have a face, and your brand has to have a home. Right. And so our home for now is our Facebook Let's Chat page, which is when we do our lives. That's where everything is going to go. And then our YouTube page. So for all of those authors out there that don't have I'm about to say it, that don't have a website, your brand has to have a face and a home. So if you don't have a picture up of yourself, readers got to know who you are. If you don't have a website, where are they going?
Right. Who they looking for?
Who they looking for? You got to have something that's drawing people to just you, forcing people to you. When you put up your excerpts, they should not be all over Facebook. Honestly, they should be in one spot, forcing them to your benefit, though. So, if you have a group, those are great too, because you're forcing people to your home, your spot, your just for you. And so if you don't have a website, I'm gonna need you to get one. Even if it's just one page, you could just buy a free domain, get the free page, whether it's on Webs or GoDaddy. And then GoDaddy has those coupons. You might be able to get your website free on GoDaddy for like $1, but buy your domain. And the domain is not very expensive, but buy your domain and boom, it could be one page, but you have to have something that is just for you. So you got to have a home for your brand.
Right. Absolutely. And those were some chats and some jewels from the ladies of Let's Chat.
Yes, we talked about everything. We've talked about sex scenes. We've talked about fluff. We're not fans of fluff, but we talked about how readers connect with the authors, how they connect with your pen. Honey, if you're not feeling it, your reader is not going to feel it either. So if you're stressing, hi, Lisa Brothers Williams. That's my papa sis. But if you're forcing it with your pen, I would say, my personal opinion, put it down and start something else, or take a break, put it to the side, because when you start forcing and stretching and it's not blending and all of that, it comes out. We can see that as readers. Readers, how they say the eyes are the gateway to your soul. Your pen is the gateway to your soul. We see you. We can see and feel you through your pen. So if you are feeling away, We can feel that. Hi, Lanika. We can feel all of that. A reader can see it. If you're all over the place, so if your thoughts are not together, I always make sure you clear your thoughts out. If you got 50 million things running through your mind, you're going to have 50 million things on that paper. That's going to be too much. You got to make sure you clear your mind, because again, the reader can see that. You're going to be all over the place, and we're going to be all over the place with you. We're going to be like, they're all over the place. And we're going to skip that. You know, we're going to
be hesitant also, Leash. I'm sorry. And be hesitant to pick up something else, because, you know, that's fresh in your mind. Like there was just too much going on that didn't relate to the story.
Yeah, very true. Very true. And so keep that in mind when you guys are writing. If you're feeling away when you're writing, if you're not in your zone, if you're not like in sync with your pen at that point in time, I would say put it to the side and wait until you are, because we can see that. And a lot of times, you know, me, myself, I'm going to give you 5 pages. Tony, she an editor. She going to give you 20. I'm going to give you 5. If you ain't got me in 5, I'm going to read the end of the book. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the first 5 pages. If you ain't got me there, I'm going to read the end of the book. I'm going to read the end of the book to determine if I want to fight through the other pages to get to the good part. I'm going to read the end, and if that's okay, I'm going to read the middle. And if that's popping, I'm going to go back and read the beginning. But other than that, I'm going to put it down. Tony going to give you 20 good pages before she put it down. She going to give you 20 good pages. I'm not going to give you that much. You know, and it was funny because when Ashley Antoinette, when she wrote Ethic, and on the first page, I was like, yes, that is how you open a book, you know. But when your readers get excited, like the first page, it was going down. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I need it going down on the first page. I need it going down.
And then and also T Styles, she got me from the first page.
Yes.
With Silence of the Nine. I was like, okay, what took me so long to get into this book?
9 is my girl. Listen, now T Styles, I love her pen, but she got a twisted level, and so I have to determine if I can handle the book. Because some of her books, I'd be like, oh no, I can't. But her pen is so good. But with Silence of the Nine, I was right on with it. I was like, what? Yes. Now I think after reading that, I can go back and I can read some of her other books. I think I've tried to read Raunchy like a years ago, and I couldn't. I was like, I just can't. But Silence of the Nine got me in there. Once I get in that thing, it opened the door. Now I'm like, hey, what else she got? She got War out now.
How I was.
She got War. She got War out now. T, you got to get War. You got to get War so we can talk about it.
Okay, I gotta get. I think I downloaded the first one. There's like 7 of them, right?
Yes. Yes. You got to get that one too. Okay. And don't feel away. We love authors. We can probably name off every author we love and talk about it. That's this. Y'all want to know how readers interact? This is how they interact. This is what readers do when they talking about your work, and let it be good. That's what I'm saying. If your book is good, you can write on the back, honey, on the back of the potato sack. It don't matter. So I used to allow one of those. He can write on the back of potato sack 5 lines. They could be like, y'all, did you see them 5 lines? Yes, girl. Y'all saw that? Yes.
Right. Like, did you get your potato sack yet? I got mine.
Yes, when we say that, y'all, it's true. You got some authors, honey. Quana's another one. Back of the potato sack. Listen, 4 lines. That's all we need. We like, ooh, you get that? Just excited.
Yeah, absolutely. But we thank you guys for always hanging with us.
Yes, we thank you guys for supporting us. It's going to be 7 years this year, the end of the year. So October of 2020, it's going to be 7 years of Let's Chat. And we appreciate y'all. We're trying to expand and do things a little differently. Make sure y'all head over to our Let's Chat page, like, follow, and share. Make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, like, follow, and share. Our live Let's Chat live shows are going to be seen on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time. We're also going to be able to still do our radio shows as well. So we're just trying to do some things a little bit differently. Trying to move around a little bit and see what works, what doesn't work, what we like, what we don't like. You know how that go.
In addition to everything else we got going on, Leash.
Yes. we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on.
And we'll be
So
back to work once we click off. Our work don't stop.
yes, because I work from home and it's my roadside night. So all those that enjoy Roadside Chronicles, give me a little minute. I'll be on there with the Roadside Chronicles. Listen, I'm just gonna say this. All of those that got tires, please know where your spare tire is. It's in the trunk of your car, it could be under your car. I don't care where it is. On the side, on top, please know where your spare tire is. And make sure your spare tire got some air in it. I'm just saying. I don't want to get another woman calling the phone talking about some she don't know where the spare tire is. Her husband didn't tell her. What you mean?
And if your wheels have locks, you got to know where your wheel locks are.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And if you got to have your vehicle towed, please don't say you don't know where you're going to have it towed to. Google is your friend. That's your friend. And read your policy. Listen, I can give you a whole tip. Read your policy. Know what your policy says about your roadside. Are you covered up to $75? Are you covered up to $50? Are you covered up to 15 miles? Are you covered up to 20 miles? Whatever the case may be, know and understand what your summary of your policy is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my roadside tip of the day. There it is. Hey, Maria. So we appreciate you guys. This is going to be our new platform for our Facebook, for our Let's Chat lives. We will see you guys tomorrow. We will have our first live of 2020. We're going to have 2 guests. Going to start at 6. It's going to be from 6 to 8. So we're going to have Tanisha Brown, who is the CEO and founder of Impact Magazine. We're also going to have best-selling author Michelle Prince. She's a romance author. She's going to be in this thing with us tomorrow. And so we will see you guys on tomorrow. Next week, let me see. And then next week, okay, so next week on Thursday, we have a show, and we're going to have a makeup artist on from Hollywood. And we're also going to have a surgeon. We're going to have a plastic surgeon on. So, yeah, he's going to talk that talk with us. And so I'm excited because we've never had like a plastic surgeon on before. So it's going to be, we're going to have so many questions. Because, you know, we always see different things. You got, what's that, nip tuck and all of that. We see it on TV, so we'll be able to talk to him and be able to experience his path and his why. We always want to know somebody's why for why they're doing what they're doing. And so we're excited. And then we're going to have author Dee Bowden on next Thursday. And then the week after that, we're just going down in the chat room again. So we're going to have both live shows and regular shows. Yeah, well, we only got one live show because we're gonna have Jonna B on, but we're gonna have Jonna B on live she's gonna be our first live show in June. So you know, we can't do no spotlight 15 minutes with Jonna B. We got too much to talk about.
She needs the whole show.
We got too much to talk about. So we're excited. We're doing some things a little bit differently. We thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank you guys for being part of our experiment on today. Shout out to Author Gibbs. She helped us figure out our platform. We're able to bring people in, all of that good stuff. And so I'm excited.
She was able to pop in and out. I like that. You know, I was impressed.
So we will see you guys on next week. I got to figure out how to get Tony her own background too, so she can have a baby grand in the background.
Yes.
I gotta make so my arms don't disappear. I think it's this light that I have a light on behind my blue. I have a blue screen, but I have a light on behind my blue screen, which I think that's what it is. So we're gonna see.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to do the background, because you know I need my IT guy to help me get through that.
Absolutely, that's right up there on my list.
Okay.
We appreciate you guys. If you want to be a guest on Let's Chat, no worries. Just send your request to thechatRadioshow@gmail.com. Hey, Cream. We're going to have Cream and Blue Marley on the show as well. I think we're gonna do them as a live show as well. They have a new album out. So I'm excited. Oh, if I scroll over it, I can see who's watching us on YouTube. I can see our likes.
You can see a whole lot, Leash.
Yeah, I can see who's watching us on Facebook, who's watching us on YouTube. If I scroll over the screen. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys next time.
Good night, everybody.